Hello, I'm interior designer Philip Gorrivan, and welcome to my apartment in the East Village. I like to design interiors that have a lot of narrative and tell a story. And because this is my space, it's obvious that the story this time is about me. This is a pre-war 1920s one-bedroom apartment. I was drawn to it because of the architectural details, high ceilings. The biggest challenge for me is that it's a small apartment. I like the feeling of walking in and just pow, being surrounded by, all sorts of art and objects and pattern. I've been collecting things most of my life, and every ounce of wall space has been utilized for something. Ceilings are often neglected spaces. I see them as an opportunity to introduce color and pattern. It sets the stage for the whole experience. This living room, while it's not a big room, it's got high ceilings, which I think gives you the impression that it's a bigger space. And I wanted to have a room where I could entertain, a place where I could have multiple seating areas, and also where, I could just sit and hang out. The sofa in the corner works really well because I've got great views of the city. The pattern on the sofa is inspired by Moroccan architecture. My mother grew up in Morocco, so it was really important for me to weave in a little bit of Moroccan decorative arts into this space. This sofa I found in a showroom up on Madison Avenue. This is what I call a big little sofa because although it looks diminutive, it actually is pretty big. Sometimes I actually take naps on this. To round out the seating in this room, I placed this really unusual sculptural chair made of antlers, and also this chair that I had my whole life. It was in my parents' family room. I have lots of different collections, and you'll see them throughout the apartment. One of the things I've been collecting for a long time are these southwestern French bull's heads, and they're made of wicker. And I love them because they have this real, sort of Picasso quality to them. So one of my favorite things in this room and in my apartment is this 19th century Biedermeier secretary. It's very practical space, and I use it for storage, and also it's a great desk. The focal point of my dining room is this mural that I had commissioned by a street artist who I met here in the East Village. His name is Piscioti. I gave him my key one day, and he came up with cans of paint, and this is what he created. And I absolutely love it. And I think it just adds so much impact to that small space, and it makes it really fun when I have dinner parties. Of all the rooms in my apartment, the room with the least color is my bedroom. My favorite thing in this room is my bed. It's not only super comfortable, but I also wanted to have a headboard that was sort of curvy and a little bit less linear than everything else in the apartment. I purposely chose two side tables that don't match, and the reason I did that is I didn't want too much symmetry in the space, and I wanted to create some contrast, and I think it works really well. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at my apartment today and seeing how layers can create stories in a space and make it feel larger than it actually is.
Thanks for watching. Like what you see on the show? Well, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have so many more beautiful homes to share. It's all about love. Share these homes,